to Disillusion Plays, where we play the games and do the voices. I am trying to calm down because I am super excited to start this. I have been waiting for so long. Yes, we are finally recording the Great Ace Attorney Adventures, and this will. Woo! Sorry, I'm like, ah!
It's exciting.
I know.
Listen to how excited I am. I am excited. I just want to put it out there. This isn't fake.
I am like
silly.
so unbelievably happy because like I was so disappointed because this originally was just a Japanese only release, and then it was like it's being translated, and I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
But yes, this is a very special episode. We are releasing it alongside Danganronpa. Yes, we are going up to 2 episodes a week, guys.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, today is a one-off, especially for this occasion, and after that, it will be released every Wednesday. So, keep your eyes peeled for those.
So you'll still get your Danganronpa fix on Saturday, and then every Wednesday you'll get your Grace Attorney fix. So hopefully that'll manage to keep you sated.
Oh yes.
All of the courtroom drama twice a week.
Oh yes. We do love a bit of courtroom drama.
Absolutely.
But yes, I am going to curb my excitement now, do the introductions, and we are going to get started. So, I am Sarah.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Taylor.
I'm sorry, guys. I am just super stoked to do this.
Okay, so...
Also, this is a disclaimer. I'm going to apologize to the entire UK for what you're about to do.
It's true. Even we don't know what he's going to do.
Yes, for once, me and Pete are not at a disadvantage with accents.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some were swept away by the tide. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
As a
dead.
shooty. Oh, that's a... Oh. That was a long faced man.
It was a long man.
Oh, this isn't good.
Uh-oh.
That looks like... Isn't that... That's Ryunosuke's, you know? But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Oh,
Wait,
no!
what the...
Oh dear, why am I holding this gun?
What have you done?
How did this get here?
That's how you start off, guys. The main character killed the guy.
Well, hey, at least it's not the sidekick getting framed for murder this time.
That's it.
Well, that's true.
Maya!
Hey, don't bring me into this. I'm not part of this era. Oh my god, this is like...
That's so aggressive. Gunshots.
Judicature.
Okay, then.
I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate?
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun.
Oh no! They've still got like the
Bailiff.
they've still got the bailiffs with no eyes.
Bailiff.
What?
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh, it's Japan though, isn't it? So what would it be like? I don't want to do like a Japanese voice because that's going to be like extremely offensive.
That's kind of the worry I had with Susato because I'm like, I really don't want to sound offensive.
No, so we'll just have to kind of just be like, save your glares, murderer.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, just imagine that they've all had like a sort of a, what's the word? An old school education in British, so just in English. So this
I just like the idea that every bailiff across eras is just like the same sort of thing, because I think we did the British voices for them in the other one.
Probably, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's the Western influence.
That's it. That's it.
It's the Western influence. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. And I have a British accent for reasons not quite clear. Not focusing on that right
he's
now.
Probably studied
3 days ago.
He's probably studied English, and of course, like everyone at the university, they'll have sort of They'll have like they'll have the posh accent, won't they, and whatnot. So
Yeah.
it'll no doubt rub off on the students.
3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident.
Besides, if he spoke in Japanese, none of us would understand what he's saying.
That's true.
Oh! And now, here I am, awaiting my trial.
Oh, that's enough!
I think
Oh no,
that's-
wrong
it's
voice.
me.
Sorry. I imagine he's a fairly stern-looking gentleman, so.
He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer.
Oh!
How is your hairband moving? There's no wind in here.
The bailiff's like holding a small fan. And who are you?
I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today.
Yes, who are you?
Lawyer?
Yes? I'd told the judge has given his verdict on the case. No one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue!
Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. I've just like changed voice entirely. Changed accent.
And yet I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke?
Oh, yes! Person I've definitely met before. Yes, of course! Sorry!
What are you apologizing to me for?
It's just like Sarah.
Oh,
Hey. Shut up, you!
I wasn't gonna make the joke. No, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But I really want to say sorry anyway. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
There you go again, apologizing.
Oh my God, it really is just like our actual friendship.
I just.
I can fall out with people, you know.
Okay.
Just like always.
Ah.
Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you?
Of course not! You have to believe me! I didn't do it! I just happened to be holding the gun that killed the man!
It went off in my hand.
Dear. I shouldn't say that in court, should I? Oh, I really shouldn't say that in court. Oh, no. I could never murder someone.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high.
Stiff upper lip.
Yes.
You mean...
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
That's it. So it makes sense that Sarah should be Kazuma or Kazuma because he's basically Mia. It's Mia, but concealed.
Kazuma Sogi, my best friend. Also in his second year at Yume University. He's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer, somehow. I guess
Somehow.
These games are
Hey,
able to
whoa,
just
I didn't I didn't do that.
get a license.
Ah,
Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate.
it's not that impressive. Oh, we could read minds as
Oh,
well.
bollocks!
The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. Oh, sorry.
You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly.
Ryunosuke, I love you.
3 days ago. Flashback. Yes, that's when all this
And
started.
then everything just goes black and white and it like pans across the side. When I was a small boy, you were my only friend in school.
My
Just like this,
father
even actually.
We were having a romantic date, and his ribbon was still somehow billowing in the inside with no visible wind, confusingly. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know! I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend.
It sounds like it's
Definitely not lover.
it's like a panel out of A Boy's Love.
Yeah, it really is.
It just amuses me because it's like it feels like he's just throwing in all of the buzzwords.
Yeah.
It's like,
Kazuma, I'm going to
we've got to
miss
really
you.
try and fit in loads of backstory in like 3 sentences. So just say,
It really does feel like they're throwing out just all of the exposition.
yes.
Yeah.
There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple.
Oh, that's the joke, isn't it? There we are. What, like wind? A bit like wind blowing
Billowing
his
around his temple, eh?
a bit like wind
Yeah.
constantly blowing his bandana.
Yeah, his bandana, yeah. Ooh. I want to bring change to our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes.
The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
My lord.
Then come with me. We'll have... We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together.
This does sound like very
Boys love.
romancy.
Yeah, this is a yaoi.
This is very boys love.
A yaoi manga ready to
I mean,
happen.
you know, whatever. If
Yeah,
that's what they
I
want to
mean,
do, but it's like it
I'm
does
happy
sound.
to ship them together.
It
So
does.
why not?
It does.
If only it were that simple, I said, slowly reaching across the table to grasp his hand and placing my fingers with his.
Oh dear, look at the time!
It's like, I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Whoa, I'm getting
Jesus.
the wrong vibes here. Okay.
Oh, it looks about time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail there. Boy!
No, I didn't say
All
it.
right, I'll see you later. I think
Sorry.
I'll stay and enjoy this place a while
It's
longer.
all right. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner.
See, that's the thing. They're practicing their English.
Yeah.
That's why they're all talk. Oh, everyone talks English.
Literal English.
Literal English.
And then
I like how the teacup phased out too.
Yeah,
The teacup also just phased out of existence.
well, because he'd finished his tea. You're not just going to leave it there. He's not a heathen. He drinks his tea.
Straight after Kazuma evaporated into thin air. It was straight after that. That's when it happened.
This is the professor, I think.
Yeah, so we go.
Asogi, may I have a word?
Was that
Oh
the-
dear.
Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, this case has personal significance to me. But,
I want his pom-pom.
Yes.
but never mind that for now, Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like
Why?
He was looking for you before.
Oh, was he now?
You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before.
I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. All right then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Oh yes, that's fine. I'll just be here alone with my thoughts. Anxiety.
Oi,
That's
what
fine.
about me? Yes, bailiff.
Yes. Thanks, Kazuma.
very gracious. Whoa, when Taka's not
Taka,
here.
get out! No.
Ugh, this is awkward.
If I may,
Yes, sir, sorry?
you must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
I did not shoot that man. I mean, yes, that's right.
My name is Yujin Mikotama. I am I am a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Ah, Professor Mikotaba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand.
Why did you highlight that? That was curious.
You mean his friend zoned me?
I mean,
Gas!
it's like, well, you said to me that you were BFs, and so I figured you meant best friends. As such, I feel you should know.
Know what? I was getting to that!
I was,
Hang
if
on a
you'll
minute.
allow me to finish. Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I am afraid that that permission will be revoked. Never granted again.
So don't screw up, okay?
Well, and never granted again.
Oh, bother.
Oh.
I mean, what?
There's a bit of pressure. Like, no pressure, kid.
So basically, if you screw up, you should feel guilty that he doesn't get to go.
Okay, all right. I just have to prepare myself. Okay, I did not murder that man. What is it that bringing you in the court today? I didn't shoot him! I mean, oh, damn it!
Oh, shoot.
Ah.
No! Oh, not! Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Oh!
Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this.
Well, thanks for telling me, pal.
I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
Oh, so all right, blabbermouth, jeez.
Oh dear, someone seems to have peed my pants.
Someone seems to have peed my pants.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand! Why would the government do such a thing? Brexit.
It's a few hundred years too early. Like,
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But
sorry, when you do that, like, exhale, it's like, I just think of Taka
Taka, yeah.
every time.
Taka, yeah,
just
yeah.
that freaking zombie face. Just-
I didn't do it! I swear it! I'm not a murderer.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task.
Is it because I had the gun in my hand?
You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry?
Oh,
What do you...
this,
Wow, this is really accurate. Just he says sorry like every time he talks.
I'm in this picture and I feel personally attacked.
It's just like, I don't like it.
Sarah should have been the one to play Ryunosuke, not me. What do you mean?
Such bullying. I also love this.
Bully.
I love the sinister strings. It's just like, ooh, edgy.
Today, this is when
Small
disillusion...
person with the violin is just walking up and just slowly playing it like 2 feet away.
No, it's cool. I like it though. I like it. Look like.
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Sorry, I just imagine you tried to do a different sound so he wouldn't go, oh, it's Taka again.
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Well, obviously.
Ah, yes, super helpful advice. Yes, I appreciate that. Right, so
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
this isn't like a setup for a wedding, is it? I do? But what will the question be? Surely not... Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not. Defendant!
Uh-oh.
Ooh! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
Oh, great.
Hey, step lively!
Ah, it would seem our surreptitious discussions are about to be cut short.
It's not really that surreptitious on account of the fact you're standing right over there and I can hear your entire conversation, mate.
So allow me to
I think you might want to Google what surreptitious... Oh, well, we don't have Google. I'll look it up in the thesaurus.
Have a look in the encyclopedia. Encyclopedia.
Hey, Gary, do we have one of them cloppy
That big
poppers
book. Look it up in the book.
in that big butt with all the words, yeah?
Anyway.
So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
What?
Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
Uh-oh.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear?
Uh-oh.
Get moving!
No, not really.
There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Uh-oh.
Well, that just seems a bit cruel. This is it. If this trial goes badly...
It's so anime. It's this like
The
slow pan.
The slow pan into the deadless, soulless
I guess the
bodies
question is going to be,
of the
do you
bailiff.
want to represent yourself?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, I should think so.
This trial goes badly.
Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
We go. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead,
I think,
Oh, it's you, it's
that's
Ryunosuke.
I
Ryunosuke.
embarked on that on. Well, the thing is, it changed, right? It
Yeah.
centered the text. You assume that's a different
Yeah,
voice.
you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Well, it's going to be really awkward if we lose this one. Does that mean, like Phoenix is going to just kind of get Thanos snapped out of existence? Like all of our previous videos just kind of
Just disappear.
Yeah.
And no one in the world notices.
Oh dear.
The eyes! Like,
Ryunosuke is just me, like just that
I think he's all of
any
us.
kind of social
yeah,
situation.
he is.
So this is a courtroom.
Swing.
The Supreme Court of Judicature?
it's judicature, isn't it? Or
Judicature, yep.
Judicature, yeah. No court in the land has more power.
Oh, look, there's some of those encyclopedias on the desk there.
I jest.
I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery on account of the fact that they're all covered in shadow to probably make it so that they didn't have to animate them. I mean, lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial.
If it's secret, then why are all those people sitting like that? That doesn't make much sense. A secret trial?
Trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
It'll become clear in time, but for now... You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
Okay, now that's just Mia's pose right there. Oh dear.
Ah.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh my.
Oh, did we decide who's going to do this
No, we
Japanese
didn't.
judge? Who would
Who
like?
wants to be the judge?
I mean,
Taylor? Do you want to be
do
the
you want?
judge?
Do you want to do it?
Sure, I'll be the judge. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Yeah, the prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
As is the defense.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency.
Are you having trouble over there, prosecution?
I'm sorry. Defense, Your Honor.
Okay,
I mean
I'm
defense.
the prosecution.
That's correct.
Shut it!
How dare you?
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
I love that Ryunosuke's eyes are still twitching.
Yeah.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
There we go.
It
Yeah.
is.
There we go. This is it.
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? It's the question the professor meant, that he stated previously that I must answer before anyone else does. But then if I say I do... need to answer quickly. What should I do?
See, what's gonna happen if we say wait and see? Is it just gonna, like, as you say, just totally change the narrative of, like, everything going
God.
forward? I feel like we're gonna, obviously, and I do.
Yeah.
Like,
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I am standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will up. What?
Yes!
What the? What the? The eyes.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... What?
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor Mikotoba
called me.
Professor Mikotoba told me everything. Just now, before the trial.
Had a quick telephone conversation.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
How sad. Means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you up? Oh.
It just... They're really trying to, like, the translators of this are really trying to feed the doujin artists, aren't they?
Excuse me. I really do not want to hear about you getting off the defendant, please and thank you.
Kazuma, you really haven't friend-zoned me. Oh, Kazuma, I love you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
No! It's not that, really! It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you...
So you do have no faith in me. I see.
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
Doshk.
Now then, if you're quite done discussing how you will get the defendant off, very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Yeah, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel. Really?
Objection! Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself.
Yes, what he said.
Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Naruhodo?
Yes. Oh! Yes, exactly!
Freaking animations.
I love it! I love the animation so much.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all.
There's Nick.
Nick.
There's Nick.
A true descendant.
In fact, my mind's a complete blank.
I realise you're in charge.
All I can hear is the sound of the ocean.
I realise you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
So please be aware that people can see you.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court? You must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
I love the fan.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present.
Hey, why are you looking at me?
You know why!
Well,
Oh.
Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes! Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean?
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
Now, why would he do that? Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So, let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes! Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Well, we haven't even had Mia tell us to look at the court record yet, so I'm...
Silence!
Sorry!
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember.
Have you? We haven't.
We haven't.
Hello?
But
Ryunosuke, help!
help! Give us a clue.
Wait. Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again?
I can see you, you know.
Ryunosuke.
See, it's Mia.
Think outside the box.
Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank?
You know me so well.
All the relevant information.
Actually, you know what? Now, as we think, I think it's really good that Sarah decided to do this because I didn't realize the parallel to Mia this entire time.
Yeah, no, me neither. So it's worked out quite well.
Oh boy.
Oh, there it is! There it is!
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
The what? But I can't even find that.
It's fine if you just press RB.
It's simple.
There we go! Yeah! Of course, I mean, Ryunosuke's like, oh yes, let me just, what's this button on the desk here? Let me just press this, and oh, this like hologram appears in front of him.
Yeah. It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of RB. If you ever find you've
What's that?
Yeah, I'm really hoping he comments on that.
If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there.
I just have to press RB for the court record? All right, there's no time to lose.
Oh,
Boom!
I just need to find a controller.
I was really hoping you'd acknowledge it.
This is the list of evidence.
This is the list.
Oh, sorry.
It's Kazuma.
Nope, that's
Kazuma.
That's your line.
This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with RB.
RB.
You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back.
That is just so weird that in this sort of
know.
ancient.
I know.
So yeah, so.
Oh, John H. Wilson. Oh, they killed Wilson!
Oh,
No! No!
Because yeah, I have a feeling, guys, it's probably not Kazuma. It's probably not Mikotoba. And Ouchie does seem
51.
to be. He seems to be alive on the other side of the room.
Yeah,
so unless
yeah.
he's a ghost.
Well, they're all very much alive apart from this. Well, we don't know this guy.
Yeah, I figure it's this. 42? He looks. They
And then
they
he's
look
51.
very similar.
I know.
Like, what's going on? And okay, right, whatever. So, Wilson.
So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record.
Oh, look, and the buttons of update in the corner there. Very
Yeah.
helpful.
Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on.
Yes, you'd better not because I've been waiting for 5 minutes while you're discussing nonsense.
Find
Oh
the
my
victim
God.
in the people section of the court record, then press Y to present. Try it now.
Yes! The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
I don't know.
Yes, I definitely remembered it and did not have to look it up in a court record after being prompted to do so. Yes.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago.
Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is very upset. Is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally.
The Queen heard about these events and is extremely sad with you.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth.
She's not she's not angry, she's just disappointed.
That's it.
And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
What?
I'm just saying,
Wow.
hang on a second. Is this some kind of like reverse rip? Was it like riff? Was it really? Was it like not like? I mean, we're obviously very naive people. But is this some kind of like flip on its head where actually it wasn't friendly at all? And it's like, yes, friendly negotiation. I get this sort of weird sarcasm in that. It's weird.
Yeah.
And whatever.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances,
I don't know why it's this accent. I don't know why he's come in. He's an immigrant from America, from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Because that's the only American accent I know, apparently.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. I'm going to give you 3 days and then I'll execute you. 3 days.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers.
I can hear you!
And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible.
But are they actually explaining like the crazy court system from the original games with this?
It
Is
seems
this
like it, yeah.
We're getting the deep
that's
lore,
it?
guys.
It's like sort
Get
of
some
introducing the crazy court system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really weird.
All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime.
Flashback! Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going.
All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner.
The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think.
And then he stops thinking.
Wait,
You forgot your gun!
I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain.
Oh, those British. They all greet each other by waving pistols in each other's faces, don't they? Let me quickly grab my pistol and wave it in his face in greeting. Hello, Professor! Bang! Oh no!
Oh, shoot!
No! What's happened?
What have I done?
I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello.
Just the opposite to how I am.
Who just goes over and talks to people?
Especially when you don't know them.
Yeah.
So I went over to the professor's table
Oh, hello. Jolly good. How are you?
and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson.
Hello.
Now then, if you're quite through reminiscing and flashbacking, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life?
I mean, I feel we can probably figure
I
it out
think
from
he
the
got shot.
cutscene.
Silence!
Sorry!
State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death? Well, obviously that was... I'm going to have to check the court record again, aren't I?
Ryunosuke. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
Why is it highlighted?
Bother. By evidence? But
But
how?
how? It's
Find the
Makoto.
piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now!
Do it now!
Do it now!
All
Yes.
thought of it.
Yes! Well, according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma.
Learn to read, you imbecile. That's a post-mortem report, I take it? That's the post-mortem report, I take it?
Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report.
In the West, a doctor don't dissect. It's a horrible way of putting it. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy.
I mean, it's an accurate description.
But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
Well, that just seems inefficient.
That is interesting, though, isn't it? That's not going to come up later, is it?
No.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later.
Yeah. This is the so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime.
So they have photographs?
Well, it'll be like
Yeah, they've got cameras. It's kind of the ones where you put your
you
head
put, yeah,
under
you
the
put
thing
under
and
a hood and
the
you've got like a
gunpowder
flash. You like squeeze
yeah.
a thing and it like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a
sound effects. That's how.
Oh, it's like
Oh no, the man didn't even get to eat his steak before he died.
Oh, that is a tragedy.
That's it.
I mean, you can't leave a steak. Jesus.
That poor cow.
I know. Wasted a good steak there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
Modern scientific evidence.
That's it. Okay.
So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
No. YMCA.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in an attempt to better appraise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Oh?
Ugh, this is it.
Me.
Me. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes. Clearly, you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean...
Presumably that he can't help.
Well, I can
Yes.
still act as your assistant.
Ah, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asugi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is... rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first.
I can hear you.
Ooh!
Oh my
A
goodness.
distinguished
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Yeah, witness! State your name and occupation for the court, please.
Certainly.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant named Le Carnival. Of course. Le Carnival.
Oh.
Are you all right? You seem to be coughing up some blood?
Oh, on the towel.
He
No.
doesn't serve with that.
It's a regular occurrence. It doesn't really bother me.
Well, this will be like the friggin' oh god, what is that? Pneumonia or whatever. It's like everyone just dies at 20.
Oh,
because
no.
Oh, God.
Well, it really should.
Yes, everyone knows. The capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants. And,
Wait.
Occidental.
An Occidental eatery 3 days ago.
Understood. Osunga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
Yes, well, it's Hosonaga-san, if you please. At once.
Shut it.
At once, sir.
Come on, give us a break.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Yes! Oh, aspiring maybe, but, aspiring?
Ahem. It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the place.
It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery.
I do hope that you wipe your mouth before you touch it if you're coughing that much. Oh, that was why my fork had red on it.
Oh, no. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes! Hold on! Let me just clarify something here. When I did pick up a gun I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him!
Yeah, objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw.
Oh, they didn't fix that.
You amateur.
But... Nope. I like the jiggle physics on the beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know.
The next time you interrupted an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant Naruhodo.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back.
In the cross-examination.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
For now, we must quietly listen to the witness.
Ugh.
If I may confirm one point, waiter, standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
Yes, without...
Excuse me, you have something on your chin.
You've got red
I would
on you.
recommend wiping.
Oh, no.
Without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table?
What's the matter, Ryunosuke?
That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello...
Oh?
There was a woman sitting opposite him at his table.
Really?
Really? I didn't know that. The camera didn't pan across in the flashback.
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still. Oh, he's pushed his glasses up.
That's it, so you know he's
evil.
back.
He did it.
So what do we do?
What should I do?
What are we doing, guys?
I guess we gotta
I
interject.
feel like we need to interject here.
We're gonna get, but the judge did say specifically warn us not to.
Penalized.
We should.
I thought he said if it was like an inopportune moment.
Did he? No, where even was it? I don't know.
Ouchie objection, petty interjections, go down. Will be penalized.
An inappropriate time, you will be penalized.
We doing this?
I think we should probably not.
Yes!
Oh.
But you really want to. Oh god. Okay. Well, hang on a second.
Game over.
It's safety save time. Time for a safety save. No. I want to save in that slot, please. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks. Thank you. Oh boy.
Objection!
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
That's it, yeah.
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Yeah, objection! Dear me, dear me. What are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw.
It's Hosonaga.
Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy?
If you think really hard.
On account of all the blood loss.
No.
There was an awfully long pause in there.
The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't
He's
believe
trying to sew me down the river.
I actually have a rough plan of the plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look, if you'd like to.
Let me see. A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I
This
presume?
looks like a child's drawing. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation.
It is a little suspicious that you took the opportunity to, after considering the situation, sketch out the restaurant on the back of your card. But I'm not going to think too much about that.
However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone.
Yes, I can see that from the red X. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter.
Very suspicious one.
Thank you, sir.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well,
I kind of need my business card back. It's very difficult to get more printed on account of you have to arrange all of the letters and then dip it in ink and then...
You're gonna be... I think you're gonna have called it.
Yeah.
Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once.
Oh, of course. Here you are.
What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now.
Something certainly seems to have shaken him.
Well, I'm curious.
Well, we gotta look. We just need to see the front of the card, obviously.
So, well, yeah, the court has now heard a precis of this case. I'm gonna say precis. I don't think it is.
You know what his outfit reminds me of? A Power Ranger. Like the Green Ranger, you know, with the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here.
Just because the picture's black and white.
Oh, bother. Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency? If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment.
Uh-oh.
I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue matters further into this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
Well, hold on. If he said that he was there was no one else in there, what other witnesses would there be? Oh. What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
Oh, that stare.
I'm going to say that means no. Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual, about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor Makoto has said it, and so is the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. Nope, just gonna keep staring.
As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face? Is that it?
Wow, that is really passive-aggressive. What?
Just so Maya. So Mia, rather.
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself?
It is awfully tempting, I have to say.
The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke.
What?
No.
Whoa!
The defense pleads!
Jeez!
The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite...
Now who told you could slam your fist on my desks?
We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see how decisive this evidence really is.
Oh my goodness.
Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchie, please continue with proceedings.
Tisk. Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I wanna be.
Uh-oh.
I do not believe that for 1 second. Please stop posturing and bring out your witnesses.
In a few short moments from now, that
What did I just say?
dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever.
I hadn't even said anything.
No, my one more.
She knows.
The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Witnesses? Oh.
Plural.
Very well. Officer, bring forth the witnesses at once.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh, they were there, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir! The great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Ayesa Nosa, reporting for duty, sir.
Myself? I find...
Myself?
No, go for it, Taylor.
It's her.
No, go for it. It's fine. Look at those loads.
Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation, Nippon. And conduct my trade from Ryunosuke, a humble premises in the 2nd District, Curio Correcta, at your service.
Them earlobes, man. It looks like he's had some spaces in, but like filled the holes back in.
Jesus.
An antique dealer and a soldier? What an unusual pairing.
We are very much not a pair, sir.
Yeah, both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
It must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned.
Actually, you know what, Sarah? Because, so each of us is going to basically have 2 people to do at this point. So if you want to do the old guy, that actually makes sense.
Are you sure? I don't mind. Either way. Yeah, okay. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question. Always post noon.
What happened to your other glasses piece?
And not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios in which I make my business.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying.
It's all in some English that's very advanced.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at Le Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques, and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets Le Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative!
Oh.
The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black-uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his
Oh my goodness!
For God's
Oh
sake.
my goodness!
who unloaded his firearms, sir.
And I keep pressing buttons, sorry.
Oops.
This man is as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said.
What?
So,
What?
is this the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening? The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
Are we starting to feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, there we go.
I know what we are starting to feel. That we're out of time for today. Well, this has been a lot of fun, everyone.
Really has.
But unfortunately, yes, we have come to the end of our
Sarah is
episode.
sad now.
Pete is also sad.
However, Taylor is also sad. However, if, as we do, are looking forward to the next portion of this
was
Oh,
so
game,
weird.
yes.
please tune in on that was very natural. Shut up. Please tune in on Wednesdays for more of the Great Ace Attorney, and tune in on Saturdays for more Dang and Romper Trigger Happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment down below, and hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell if you'd like to see more of our content. And until next time, take care, everyone.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you later, guys!
We're sorry.
And check out our social media.
Yeah, links below!